Okay, folks, with me today is the Northcote MP, Dan Bidois. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Thanks for having me, Andrew, and good to see you on this a little bit of an overcast Monday that we've got here today.
So my first question, Dan, for you is, during the lockdown, are you going to get fitter or fatter?
Well, I'm hoping to get fitter, but it's not easy. So I've got a really good regime every day now. My fiance and I go out for a daily jog, and that's kind of down Onewa Road, down to Little Shop Bay, and then up through Birkenhead. And that's keeping me fit. But on the flip side, in between Netflix movies, I'm getting a bit of chocolate, and my fiance is cooking into me, and that's so on balance, I'm hoping to lose weight, but who knows at this stage.
Now, there's one issue I really do want to address, and it's a strong rumour going around Birkenhead, which I want to know, is there any truth in the rumour that COVID-19 was introduced to help control traffic on Onewa Road?
Well, it's nice to think that, but no, I mean, for anybody who's been on Onewa Road in the last couple of weeks, it's been remarkably quiet, and so much so that you can run on the road effectively and possibly not see any cars. And I certainly wanted to be that local MP that championed reducing congestion on that road, but Andrew, that's not what I had in mind for reducing congestion on Onewa Road. So look, that's proof that people are staying at home. That's good. That's proof that people are adhering to the rules. But certainly one day I do hope to see a lot more cars out there and buses, because that is progress in terms of people going to work, earning their incomes, and getting ahead. And right now I think there's going to be a bit of pain, a bit of short-term pain, and we just got to help people get through that in the next kind of few weeks of lockdown here.
And then what are you doing being locked at home as an MP? What do you actually do during this time?
Well, certainly I'm still employed. I mean, the people of Northcote are the ones that keep me employed. And so I'm fielding a lot of questions either on my phone or by social media or via email from constituents that are quite rightly concerned or anxious about what's going on right now. So some of the queries I'm getting, of course, are small businesses that are worried about paying their bills. I'm getting quite a few concerns of staff being laid off or let go or reduced hours. I'm getting concerns from constituents that are currently overseas, whether it be for sporting reasons or just vacation, and they're stuck overseas at the moment because all the borders have closed. So it's working with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade to help get them home to New Zealand. So mainly it's just actually trying to help constituents out at the moment. That's my job, that's what I'm paid to do, so that doesn't stop. Certainly from a personal perspective, I've got my fiance here, so I'm trying to spend as much time supporting her. She's just been made redundant, so we're certainly supporting each other through that. And she's cooking a bit more, Andrew, so it's quite exciting, getting a bit more home cooking, and I'm cooking a bit more as well. So it's it's an equal gender status household that we're in. So that's good, and plus I'm reading a bit as well. So look, it's just a little bit of an uncertain time for many, and you've got to try and adapt as quickly as possible and make the most of it. Because we don't actually get a lot of time when we're home and just bound to those that we live with. So it's actually quite nice to just spend time with others and also focus on the simple things in life, whether it be going for a walk around your neighbourhood or just appreciating living and breathing at this time.
And I mean, you mentioned small business there, Dan. I think moving forward, obviously, that's one of the concerns for our area is the small town centres like Birkenhead and Northcote, and the potential for small businesses to survive in those areas in reality. And I think as this thing ends, a really important issue will be people's support of the local butcher, the local fruit shop, the local bread shop, the local cafes and restaurants. And particularly in that first month after trading, it's going to be absolutely vital that they get a lot of support, because cash flow during that first month will be the key to those businesses surviving.
Yeah, yeah, and absolutely, Andrew. Our economy, when you think about it, has ground to a halt. Only essential services are in operation at this time, so supermarkets, people in the healthcare sector, logistics, transportation, major food producers, things like that. But we've got, the majority of our economy has ground to a halt. And the wage subsidies and things that the government's announced are helping, and that's positive. But the worry will be when we come out of lockdown, what that looks like and how businesses will survive going forward. And they've got to pay for all their staff, and they've got to pay for their rent and their ongoing costs as well. So, look, I just want to make a big plug to anybody who's listening out there to enjoy your lockdown and make sure you look after yourself and your family at this time. But when it finishes and when you're allowed to go and shop, please do go and support your local restaurants, your cafes, because these are the businesses that are the backbone of New Zealand's economy, and they're certainly the backbone of our community, whether it be the Birkenhead Village, whether it be Northcote Central, or whether it be Glenfield or Beach Haven. So get out there, support your local businesses, because they're going to need your support, because if they don't get our support, they will go bankrupt pretty quickly. And I think we can all do our own bit, and certainly love to support the local businesses up there. So you'll see me out and about at the local restaurants and cafes, and just trying to support businesses through this time. And I think together we'll get through this, and together we'll prosper once again.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that, Dan. I think the only local businesses, which we've got plenty of in Birkenhead, will be hairdressers. They will have plenty of business for the first few weeks. I know a lot of ladies are lining up for their hair colouring as soon as the lockdown's over.
Yes, absolutely. And I must say, it's funny you mentioned that, Andrew, because just yesterday, my fiance cut my hair, and she's in no way qualified to be a hairdresser, but did I thought was a pretty good job. But I'll be looking forward to going into the local barber up in Birkenhead and getting a bit more of a professional cut done once this is all over.
The light's not that great, Dan, so I can't make a judgment on that. So that's be a safe way to be, and that's how we'll end it. So thanks for your time today, Dan.
Hey, thanks, Andrew, and thanks for all the work that you do looking after the Northcote Tennis Club. It's a great community organisation down there, and one that Courtney, my fiance, and I hope to be a part of in the future. So thanks for all the good work you're doing. If you're a member of the club and you're listening to this, look, I hope to see you there. I know it's probably frustrating not being able to go to a local tennis club and have a game when it probably seems okay from the outset, but we're taking all the precautions we can to make sure we defeat this virus together, and hopefully we'll see you back on the courts very shortly.
Okay, cheers, Dan.